Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today it's finally time to rake hay. So I gave it a couple days to let the hay dry because unfortunately, you know how I said it would, me saying it's not going to rain? Well, it rained, and it only rained for 15 minutes. It was a light drizzle, but it's whatever. And it's sweater weather out here now, which is crazy because a week ago it was like sauna weather, now it's sweater weather. Gotta love Minnesota. Yeah, you guys aren't in a good secure mount for that, so I just kind of have to... Sorry, buddy. See, I think that's straight enough. Now, I know it ain't perfect. Also, I'm building a lean-to. Don't worry, those won't be 2x4s forever. Just temporary. With these harsh Minnesota winters, if I left those 2x4s there, it would knock that lean-to over in an instant. Straight enough. This L belonged to my, great grandfather, and he was from Norway, so Lord knows how old this thing is. But anyways, enough of that. Let's get going. Yeah, I forgot. You need keys to turn this tractor on. Not this one, but that one. Colder. Gotta tune that carb some. It's a wonderful day to be living in the country, not the city. Well, not even to the field yet, and I have found my problem. So it was obnoxiously loud, and the pipe came off the exhaust, so I gotta route that back up because I'm starting to smell the actual paint burn. And of course, this is the one time the only tool I bring is a socket set and a Leatherman, so that'll be fun. Yeah, it was pretty loose. That's alright. Got a trusty socket set right here. I'm guessing it's a 5/8. So there's just this weird flex pipe in the middle, and then there's this little pipe in the middle, and then it's like a 3-piece exhaust essentially, and I just got to loosen that and drop it a little bit. Oh, that's annoying. I just want to work on this tractor already, give it the work it deserves, but fortunately it's just not that time yet. The whole foot is loose and everything. There we are. You see it just fell back into place. Maybe you guys will actually be able to hear me when I'm recording, doing my commentary over some raking. Now I can't tell if it's slid in because my eyes can't dilate because there's a giant nuclear reactor in the sky. Oh well, if it wasn't for that nuclear reactor, we wouldn't be here. I think she's dialed. I was looking at it in neutral. Ever stand in front of a tire when you're starting a tractor, kids? That's a lot better. Now that is bearable. You know, usually you break down in the field or at the field, but we're breaking down before we're getting there. I think we're setting a record for it. One of these days I'll fix this throttle. One of these days. Here we go, third, fourth time ever raking. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we'll go 11. Yeah, I'll go 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go a little lower over there. 2. Okay, so 10, 12. Y'all remember that for me. 11, 12, y'all remember that for me. Oh yeah, and I forgot to engage this. I gotta lock it. So for those of you that don't know, my slip clutch is pretty much shot on this, and good luck getting a new one. So this is just my temporary permanent fix. You know how it goes. Also, look at this round belt. Isn't that wild? Look forward to finding a replacement for that when the time comes. There we go. Little thread right on in there. Hopefully it'll last us today, and hopefully we get no breakdowns. Alrighty, boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Geez, Raking. I can't concur. It looks like the ditch isn't as wet. I would like to check that out later. This is really hard to do. I need a GoPro mount. So I'm just in second gear right now, giving it as much throttle as she'll let me. She seems to be taking it good. Taking a windrow. It's not going to be a super chonky windrow, so I'm guessing, we'll probably get a total of 60 bales, give or take 20. I don't know. I always underestimate how many I make, but this is a pretty small cutting, so we'll see. Yeah, this is the life. Someday we'll grow that. That'll be another time. Right now we're growing grass. Grass farmers is what we are. That's alright. I grew up as a landscaper's son, so killing grass is in my blood. What speed do you guys rake at with the side delivery rake? I'm just using, second gear here. I go faster, but I really don't want to record and, go flying at the same time. But I'd experiment with third. Maybe I'll do that later, but I need to catch content for you guys. And again, this is why I drive with a wide front, because we're at an angle here. I really would love to take the H through here, and who knows, maybe it'd do it, but it's just not worth risking my life over that, especially when I have a perfectly good 504. Oh, mostly good. I'll give you the attention you deserve later on. Gonna leave the rope set right where it is. I like that. I'm liking that a lot. Alright, coming up on our first little uppy here around the boulder. Rake a little hay into the road, that's okay. And bring her back on down. Power steering really works because the hydraulic pump's going on this tractor. Yep. Then we're going to go back and we're going to make a second pass, and I'm going to try and push it up here again. I know I'm losing, it's dry hay, it kind of breaks it up more, and I'm losing yield, but I don't know if that's a big deal. I don't really care. This is a hobby. But it's just some food for thought. Keeps you smarter. Or dumber, who knows? Alright, so I lowered the right side of the rake a little more, and I'm going to the right here a little more. If I run over hay, I'd rather run it over here, because it's going to get a second pass over it, versus over here, I won't get another pass. So some hay is going to get flat, might as well be on the side it gets, raked again. I also have it in third gear at a lower RPM, and she's liking it. I'm liking it. So I'm just used to running something with the PTO, so I have to rev it up. But this is ground driven, baby. Old school. Old school. Now the downside being that I have to manually lock this every time. I don't want to drive, half a mile that way going super slow. I think it would be more time effective to, this wrench works, the wind didn't blow my hat off, to quickly just pop this bolt out, fly on down there, go back down there, line it up, pop the bolt back in. I would just kind of send it with this in gear, like go 4th gear riding down there, but I just can't risk hurting this rake. It's already sacked out. I mean, look at this carrier bearing here. It's more of a carrier grinder. So, but hey, I got it for 150 bucks and I had to put some tines on it and it's working great. So, you know, it's about making it work, Well, I'd say my plan seems to be working pretty good. It's definitely pulling that hay up. I mean, we're losing a little bit because it's got to rake so much, but it's a negligible amount. I'm not that worried about it. But yeah, it's working. I guess it's overflowing a little bit on the end there, but if it's overflowing on the top, who cares? Now, the thing that sucks is we have a strong wind coming from the north today, so it kind of just wants to, yeah, I can already see it tumbleweeding down in the ditch. But, you know, life isn't fair. Well, she's a you-know-what, so YouTube won't let me say that, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm gonna lock in here, guys. I can keep recording, but I want to make sure I don't mess up the crop. You know, the more I think about it, I'd say where this windrow is almost perfect, because duh, the baler is going to hang off the side. So I won't be in the ditch, but the crop will. It's okay, I might just kind of sneak over to the right a little bit. I don't want to be too far on the road and I'm doing this, but I've never done it this way before, so it's all a learning process. But it's going good. And that grasshopper just hit my ear. Going good. On to the next ditch here. Little tiny baby windrow. Not my proudest, but it'll be better than nothing. I wish I could have cut all this, but I bet you some of this is still wet. But that's just the nature of doing ditches, you know, you kind of have to roll with the punches. But it's the only ground I got, so I'll work with it. I'm also trying to keep it a little bit to the right again, so I can kind of keep the hay down in the ditch a little bit. And I think I'm gonna have to just bale it today too. Fingers crossed the baler behaves itself. I think I'll just make this a raking and baling video all together because the raking part is going to be so short here. But yeah, I think I'm going to just do that, bale it today, because I feel like if this wind keeps up tomorrow, I'm going to come to bale it and it's going to be spread all over the place again. And I don't want it to go in there. So, oh well, I got enough daylight. I think I can squeeze it on through, and if I can't get it all done today, so be it. All I gotta do is rake it again. And I'm thinking too, if these windrows are too high up for my liking and I don't like how the H is placed, like, you know, up on the road or whatever, worst case scenario, I just have to drive the H back, take this, rake it on down a little bit. It's whatever. Remember, it's all about seat time, you know? When you're working with this old stuff, so it's all about enjoying the ride, per se. Like that, we're done. I think this will be a quick baling excursion today. I was being cocky about this, not giving us problems, so if I be cocky about the baler probably won't give us problems. I hope. But who knows? She's getting a brand new belt today, so hopefully, considering we treat her well, hopefully she'll treat us well. Rake did though. Just got to raise her on up now. Yeah, the magic is kind of 12 turns. That seemed to really do the trick. It was kind of getting caught up on this taller stuff here and wasn't turning as good. But I mean, well, that's, again, just what happens. Alright. Let's actually check the bottom of the ditch here. And see, I wish I could cut it and come back and bale it, but I work rotating shifts, so I just work second shift next week. I just simply can't. Yeah, it's still wet down there. It's sticking to my fingers. Do I think I could cut it? Yes, but I think I'm just gonna have to wait until later where my personal schedule lines up more. But hey, you know, that's a mix of farming and the real world. It is what it is. Kind of hard to see, but there's some orange down there. I saw the neighbors driving his articulated Alice. They're huge Alice people over here. They got a couple vintage ones there too. You can at least see 5 of them. That's pretty cool. We're red around here, but we like a good Alice. Off to get the baler. I look forward to running the H on that. I gotta grease up the baler and maybe hit up some Zerks on the H. But it's my first time gonna be baling, like, you know, not like from a standstill. I mean, I made a video on that, but first time actually baling with a non-live PTO. But how poor this crop turned out, if I'm gonna mess up, I might as well mess up with the H on a poor crop versus it being a really good crop. So, no real feelings hurt here. It's all part of just having fun. Maybe a couple dollars lost, but it's okay. People like watching this. I like doing this.